All right, we are live here with our student producers from our summer session of Power Your Story podcast. Hello, everybody. I am going to turn this over to Imran for our intro.
Welcome to Power Your Story Live. Today we are sharing clips from the episode we have produced this summer. We will see behind the scenes, raw edits, and hear from our producers. Cheer us on in the comments and enjoy the show.
All right, and now I'd love to welcome our MCs for today's show, Tyran and Alberto. Tyran, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Tyran. I'm an MC, and yeah.
And Alberto?
What's up? Okay, so I'm Alberto P. Lopez, and I love being here and all, and yeah.
All right, Tyran, what are we going to start off with today? What do we start every day with?
Podcasting.
Yeah, but what do we start every podcast day with?
Pineapple pie.
No.
Spin a wheel. Spin a wheel. Yes, spin a wheel.
Question of the day. So if you are viewing from home or from backstage in the Google Meet, get ready to answer the question of the day. We do have a comment from Juliana. Hi, Tyran and Alberto.
What's up?
And let's go ahead and spin and see what our question is today. Everyone watching at home, feel free to answer in the comments.
Do I read it?
Regine's got this question.
Would you rather know a vampire or a werewolf, and why?
This is a good one. All right, who's got the answer first?
Okay, I'd rather know a werewolf because that way, instead of knowing a vampire, because a vampire, man, they're gonna die in the sun. What's the point, bro? Like you can't chill with them. You have to go in the middle of the night. But werewolf, you got all day with them, right? But they don't die in the sun. They turn into a werewolf, right? When it turns like moon, so you could go to stores, you could get some money, some snacks. Nobody's gonna mess with you because it's a werewolf. You know what I mean?
Shanila, what do you think?
Okay, it depends. If the werewolf can change from like human to werewolf in different forms, then maybe. But if it's just like a werewolf I'm being friends with and it's kind of like a dog, I don't know about that. I might have to pick the vampire.
Alberto, can you read Kanaja's response from the comments?
Vampire because I love vampires.
Good reason. Regine, what about you? Vampire or werewolf, and why?
I would rather know a vampire, because maybe they could turn me into one, because I've always wanted to be a vampire so I could survive, live a long time. So I'd rather know a vampire.
Awesome. Tyran, what's your answer?
I want to be a vampire so I can fly.
Oh. Tyran, can you read Haley's answer from the comments?
Haley said, I would rather know a werewolf because they're cool. Mr. Rich said, or
Talia,
Stringfellow, vampire. Matthew said a vampire because I'ma take their mouth. and they're not gonna touch me.
Okay.
Yes.
Bold, very bold, very bold. Amaya, Imran, any thoughts on the vampire versus werewolf debate?
I would rather know a vampire because I would want them to turn me to a vampire.
Yeah, I'd rather be a vampire too.
All right.
And because I'd rather be a vampire because I feel like werewolves, like I don't know, like I don't think a werewolf does much, to be honest, compared to a vampire.
Wait, hold up. I have a question. What do y'all think if a werewolf and a vampire went to fight? Who would win?
The werewolf.
I don't know. All right. Before we move on to our next question, we have some more comments coming in the chat as we move on to the next thing. Alberto, can you read the comments that are coming in?
A vampire can snap their neck. The vampire always wins. I'm a little mad right now, you know?
Okay, but hear me out. All the vampire has to do is turn into a bat and then just bite the werewolf. And then it's clear as day. It's over with.
I'd rather be vampire since I was named after the person who played a vampire queen. That's valid. Oh, yeah, but no. Well, werewolf would win. Werewolf are faster. And they're stronger. Come on.
But that has nothing to do.
Yes,
Okay,
it does.
wait. But vampires can't die anyway. They live forever. So who's really going to win?
The werewolf. You just kill the vampire.
But you can't kill it. They live forever. The only way they can die is from sunlight or
So then keep them in the
eating
sunlight.
garbage.
Tie them up.
No.
Okay. Thank you to all of our question of the day panelists. We are going to say goodbye to Imran. Goodbye and thank you, Imran. Goodbye and thank you, Shanila. Goodbye and thank you, Regine. And we are going to bring up some producers from our solo and interview episodes. From this season. Alberto, I'm going to start with you actually. Tyren, can you ask Alberto what his episode was about?
What was your episode about?
So my episode was about One Piece. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically we talked about uncovering mysteries because there's many mysteries within the One Piece universe. There's many different things you can talk about, the character development, how people have fought each other in the past and how every storyline connects to the last tale. So very nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about producing the episode, Alberto?
Getting to talk to the host of the One Piece podcast because I've been a fan of him for a very long time, and it was nice because he's started since 2009, and just to get to meet him was a big opportunity.
All right, Tyren, what should we do?
Spin the wheel.
We already spun the wheel. Should we roll the clip?
We should roll the clip.
I was seeing if you remembered from yesterday. All right.
So I want to talk about mysteries because there's a
Okay.
lot of mysteries in One Piece that people have kind of like not uncovered and kind of uncovered. I want to hear what mysteries you have been working on lately. Mysteries that like you have tried to uncover, but you have a hard time trying to because of like maybe not enough hints within the story,
Mm.
or like thing or mysteries you find interesting.
So the thing I've noticed about Oda is that he really likes red herrings. He tries to like really throw a gigantic wrench into whatever you think is the answer. Usually, I mean, sometimes it's easy to predict, but most of the time it's not. So like you're talking about like the Joy Boy stuff, like I, you know, I was just talking about when we recorded last night and we were like talking about like, oh, what if the devil fruits literally carry the will of the former users of them? Because Joy Boy, well, I guess if you saw the Kaido fight, like Joy Boy supposedly may have had the devil fruit that Luffy has. So if you, we don't know this.
Yeah.
So
All right. Alberto, what is it like watching your clip back?
It's I don't know. It's just I mean, when I watch it, I get the feeling again of getting to meet him. That's
Yeah, that was cool. Amaya, I'm gonna bring up your clip next.
Okay.
And Alberto, why don't you ask Amaya some questions about her episode?
so Amaya. Why did you want to discuss the topic? Whatever the topic was of your episode.
I really just wanted to discuss it because it was something that I was familiar, like I'm familiar with talking about it. So I already knew what I was going to say. So I just figured, why not just go into more details about it?
Mm-hmm. And what was the best part of producing it?
The best part of producing it, I would say, is the end where I got to share advice about it because I just like helping others. So the idea that what I said might help someone else, that was the best part to me.
Very, very good.
Should we
Roll it up.
roll the clip?
Yep. Let's see it.
Oh man, it's taking a second. Hold on. It's not quite ready. Hold on. Let me see if I can share it from here. Technical difficulties. 1 second, please. It's coming. It's coming. It's telling me 45%. Maybe I can do it this way. Hold on. Maybe I can share it from here. Let me try.
When I was in 7th grade, I was an above level student. So I took above grade level classes with 8th graders. My experience with them, I wouldn't say it was intimidating, but I was a little scared because they were older than me, regular stuff like that. I gained some friendships, some bad ones, but I learned from them also. Some advice I have coming from my experiences is to just think about who you surround yourself with. People always tend to say you are who you hang around. Think about who you hang around and if that's the representation you want for yourself. Is that who you want people to think that you are? Is that who you are? And remember, like, to always be yourself no matter who you're around. Never change for anyone or any environment. It's okay to adapt to certain people, but don't change who you are to fit in or to be anyone's friend.
All right, Amaya, what's that like to hear your clip back?
It's just, I don't know. Like, it's just like listening to what I was really saying and just thinking about it like, oh, that's me.
All right. Well done. Anisha, I think we're going to come up on your episode. Nope, Tiana, we're going to come up on your episode first. Next. Tyren, can you ask Tiana a few questions about her episode?
What's your episode about?
AI.
Why did you want to discuss this topic?
I wanted to discuss it because a lot of people use AI.
Okay. What was the best part of producing your episode?
The best part about producing it was I got to share my ideas.
All right, let's roll the clip.
So what I want you to take away is if you use AI all your life to help you get through life, AI will eventually take over and take all of the jobs. And if we stop now and use AI one time a day or week, we'll be more capable of learning how to do things ourselves, like learning how to do math and read and everything else. But by using AI less often, it will help us understand how we are capable of doing things by ourselves without AI intelligence. This is a serious situation because every time we use AI, it takes up to 500 milligrams of water for every paragraph. This takes away clean water that people, plants, and animals need. AI can hurt the earth in two ways: by using too much electricity and making too much trash that is not needed. Instead of using AI next time, just try doing it yourself.
All right, Tiana, what did that feel like to hear your clip?
It was good.
She said OMG in the comments. Alberto, are you telling ghost stories over there? What's going on with your lighting?
Sorry, I get bored. I have to do things with my hands.
All right, then Alberto, can you ask Anisha some questions about her? Wait, hold on. Whose clip are we doing next? Can you ask Anisha some questions about her episode?
Got you. Okay, so what was your episode about?
My episode was about like music and like musical stuff. Yeah.
What inspired you to make this episode?
What inspired me? I just wanted to tell a story about like how music impacted my life, and I just think that music isn't like musical, like different types of music isn't really like shown as much as others. So yeah.
Okay.
Did I hear the magic words?
Roll it up.
During music class, I was always nervous. And I'm pretty sure people who played instruments before that need a wooden reed that if you blow a kind of way, instead of a note, it would make a squeak. Every time it would do that, it would be so nerve-wracking that it would throw me off for the rest of the class. There was a time I would purposely not take my instrument home on weekends because I thought I was so bad at it, I didn't believe practice at home would fix it. At one of our first performances in front of the whole school, we struggled because we were still new. After, all I heard was, Well, that wasn't good. Or that was such a waste of time. And so many insults that ruined my spirit. And that was until a very close friend of mine, let's call her Jay. Jay would notice that I wouldn't want to play my instrument, that I didn't have the spark I would normally have when it comes to music. She would give me small pep talks saying, "You got this," or "at least try today." Just small comments that would motivate me to at least pick up my instrument and try again.
All right. What did that feel like to hear your clip back?
It felt great.
Okay. All right. Thank you to our solo artists, Imran, Amaya, and Anisha. You can head back to the Google Meet. Tiana, I'm going to keep you around for open mic, so don't go back just yet. And I'm going to welcome Jemiah to the stage. Hi, Jemiah. Tyran, can you ask Jemiah some questions about her episode?
What was your episode about?
My episode was about teen love and social media.
Why did you want to discuss this topic?
I wanted to discuss this topic because it seemed really interesting to me. Social media is a big part in most teens' lives, so I wanted to learn how it affects relationships.
Okay. What was the best part of producing your episode?
The best part of producing my episode was like the people that was in it. I feel like they were very supportive, and they also like they knew a lot about the topic.
Let's roll the clip.
So I feel like when it comes to relationships, that like just because you're in a relationship, that you should also focus on your work, and that don't jump into relationships so early because there's a bunch of time to get into relationships.
It depends how old you is. Like when I be hearing like my little cousins talking about they got boyfriends and all that, I be like, bro, what you mean about boyfriend, girlfriend? But they be like saying they got like a beautiful love story, whatever. But my experience in dating is like 1 minute when you first jump into a relationship, it start going good, and then like one little issue, it's over.
I think social media can make teen love fun, but it can also make it harder because like it's nice to text, and like share pictures, but then when people get on the internet, they start seeing sweet posts and messages, and it can make them feel like, why are my partner doing this for me?
I think social media affects relationships because if someone is scrolling for over 3 hours, that could automatically change your mood because they're seeing stuff that will maybe change their perspective on how they're living. Maybe make them think, oh, I don't have what that person has. Oh, they have something I don't have.
All right, Jemiah, what do you think of the episode? Hearing it back.
I feel like we did really good. Like, yeah.
Awesome. And we are going to play a pre-recorded intro from Markel, one of our solo artists that Tyran did with Markel. And that is coming up right now. And then after that, we have one clip from True Crime and Anime, and then we go to our open mic.
Hello, Markel.
Hello, Karen.
How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. I have some quick questions for you. What was your episode about?
My episode was about best gaming system.
That's nice. Where did you get the idea from?
I got the idea, from me because I was just thinking like there's a lot of gaming systems in the world and I just wanted to put like all of them together and see which one was the best. And I'm pretty sure I got which one that I think I know is the best. There's different opinions. Other people say that.
Why did you want it to discuss this topic?
The reason why I wanted to discuss this because I just wanted to also I mean, if people are listening to this, I just want them to help because there's like a lot of gamers. I want them to know like which gaming system is better or which in their budgets or which just have better quality, better graphics.
All right. And what was the best part of producing the episode?
The best part was probably maybe just trying to help people out.
Okay. We shall roll the clip. Oh, I'm tough.
I used to have an Xbox before PC, and I'll be telling which one is better, Xbox or PC, and I'll add like PlayStation into this. So, what I think is better is PC because I will say PC has more options than Xbox or PlayStation. I will say you have way more better graphics quality than Xbox or PlayStation. And I would just say you could just do a lot more stuff. But PC is, I'll say the price like of like if you want a really good PC, it's super expensive. Like there's low end PCs, mid end PCs, and high end PCs. It really goes by that. Like low end PCs are cheaper, but the experience and the qualities and like how good it is not going to be as good as high end PCs.
All right, and one more clip before we go to open mic, which is Naomi telling us about true crime and anime. Alberto, can you ask Naomi some questions?
So, what inspired you to make that episode?
What inspired me to make the episode was because it's like I love true crime and I love anime. So I wanted to like try and make something because there's a lot of cases where backdoor, like people getting set up and stuff. So I decided where I wanted to make a podcast that feel, you know, more exciting. I wouldn't say exciting, but like more interesting. So like I brung up like one of the real crimes and one of the anime and then try and put it together that mix it.
Okay, and what was your favorite part about producing it?
My favorite part about producing it was just basically everything, to be honest. If it had to like tell about how much I love Death Note and I could go on and on about it and stuff, that was just like my favorite part about it.
I have one more question. How did you feel when L died?
That was my man. My husband died. Rest in peace. But that hurts my feelings. I cried day and night for like 3 days. I'm telling you, that's how bad it was. I gotta rewatch it, but like I don't want to rewatch it. That's like hurting my feelings for real.
Okay, let's roll up the clip.
Have you ever heard the concept of being backdoored? Well, if you haven't, I'll explain it to you. The concept of being backdoored is like, let's say that you and your friend has been friends ever since elementary school, literally, like basically not even elementary school, since like back in diapers, literally. But there's this one day where your friend decided to switch up on you and tell all your personal business out and have you get like, hurt and stuff because why is she telling all your personal business or he? But like, have you ever heard of it though?
Okay, a personal example. I've been backdoored a couple of times, but I'm the goat, so it ain't nothing I can't handle. But then it's a lot. I know like a lot of different true crime stories I didn't heard of, where people think somebody they friend, and they go out or they trust them with something, and they end up dead or missing.
I've got backdoored by my friends a couple of times, but then like they never tried to murder me or something.
I've just, never really like got backdoored. My cousin has. He went to a park with his friends. He was friends with these people for like 5 years already, right? They knew everything about each other. But they set him up for somebody to rob him because they didn't like what he did last time because they basically all like the same girl and he got to her first. And so then all of a sudden they set him up for that and he got robbed. So yeah.
Okay, so basically, The Perfect Neighbor is about a real story where two neighbors had problems with each other for a long time. One of them was Aik Owens, who was 35 years old, mother of 4 kids. The other person was her neighbor, Susan Lorenz. They argued a lot, and the police were called many times before anything happened. One day, Aik figured that her children has been involved in an argument with Susan. So Aik went to Susan's house to confront her. Susan went inside and closed and locked her front door. While Aik was outside the door, Susan fired one shot through the closed door with a handgun. The bullet hit Aik in the upper chest, and she later died from her injuries, and the neighbor was found guilty of manslaughter.
Oh, that is something. Now you just really made me want to watch it even more.
I feel like that's why they say never walk up on anybody's porch, because they could do anything to you.
All right, Naomi, what does that feel like to hear your episode back?
To be honest, what does it feel like hearing my episode? It feels good because that shows that my podcast went good and that I like it very much.
All right. Thank you to our podcast producers. We are going to move into our open mic episode. Open mic episode was the topic was chosen by our student producers. And Alberto, what is our discussion today? If you are watching from home, please comment in the comments.
Would you rather have $1 million or go back in time to when you were 10 with all of your memories from right now, and why?
$1 million or go back in time to when you were 10. Let's discuss. Who has a thought? Anyone?
Okay, I'll go first.
All right.
Well, I'd rather go back to when I was 10 with all my memories from right now. And why? Because that basically means I can tell the future. That basically means, okay, well, I'm going to be friends with this person and that person and watch. But wait, it could be dangerous because if I say that, then things might switch up. So then everything else in my future would change and could be dangerous because that means I could probably die or someone else would be killed because of me. You know, changing the past is very dangerous. Remember that, kids. Never change the past.
I kind of agree with Alberto. I would rather go back when I was 10 years old because that's like when the peak of like my life for real. I wouldn't like, to be honest, it's like always, like, how can I explain it? It's always, something, because basically I love my childhood self. Like right now, I am not my childhood self. I don't like how I am. Basically, it's to the point where it's like, because to be honest, what is $1 million gonna do? $1 million not really gonna do nothing for real. It's just gonna get you somewhere. But I say if you travel back in time and choose your decisions carefully, sometimes, yeah, it's okay to make mistakes, but I feel like you could be where the $1 million is now than getting it just physically. I'd rather work for it than get it physically in my hand.
I also want to add something to my thing. I wouldn't want to go back like, okay, I wouldn't want to go back when I'm about to die. So that way I can just restart my entire life, Like I could keep doing it. Like I would live forever.
Well, I already had $1 million because what am I going back for? Like, I don't want to repeat the past. Like, just give me the $1 million, like ASAP. Yeah.
Alberto, can you read the comments?
Okay, so Ray Shun said, "Man, what? Give me that meal." And then he said it again. and then he said it again. And Juliana said that she'll go back to when she was 10 because she can change the future, but she will agree that she's gonna be careful. And President Buddha said never ever go back in time. She says it's always gonna be a no for me.
Okay, but I really got a question for Rayshawn. Would you rather work for the meal instead of getting it? Because if you work for it, which means you'll have 1 meal, 2 meal, 3 meal, 4 meal, you'll have a lot of millions in your bank account. But if you just get it in one hand, why would you do that? Because that means now you don't know the process of what they got it from. So like now you just have 1 meal and you're like, oh, what am I supposed to do with it? Once you spend it all, you have nothing else. Because remember, in the future, even if you spend it all, even if you pay for your rent, pay for food, go out to eat, buy designer clothes, buy shoes, get your hair appointment, haircut, any of that. Excuse me. Any of that. So basically, I'm saying like, would you rather work for it instead of like, you know, getting it in your hand? Faster, way fastest. But I'm just saying, no. I'm not working. Wait, so how you gonna get there in life? I really gotta like, no, I'm just saying, because sometimes, yes, you do have to work. If to be honest, because the mill ain't, what if the mill is fake? What if they gonna be like one of the Mr. Beast videos and say, here, I gave you a meal to take it back and walk off? Like,
Whoa,
what is they gonna do?
not Mr. Beast. Nope.
She got
Mr.
a
Beast
point.
did it before. They even all said
She
it.
got a point. Very valid point. Now I changed my answer, low key.
But I'm just saying, and plus, yeah, I understand how you don't want to go back in time, because I mean, sometimes it can be dangerous depending, because you may never know if you're stuck in the same time over and over again for the rest of your life. But hey, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
If you're gonna get killed right then in that moment, right? You're about to get stabbed or you got an injury throughout your entire lifetime, and then you go back to when you're 10, and then you can avoid that.
Alberto, that don't make sense, but okay. Well,
No,
I mean, it does make sense, but it don't make sense at the same time, because if you go back, technically, if you want to be honest, that's not how time machine works. If you go back in time, basically you would know what's going to happen in the future, but you don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm telling you. Unless if you have your present self telling it, but then that's also going to be wrong, because what if they don't remember what's going to happen in the future? So you just go let your youngin get stabbed, killed, or shot? Just gonna let it happen? Ain't no walking off. Yeah, you're right. Ain't no walking off. You may never know what they can do. Not even gonna hold you.
Matthew, Denaya, any thoughts about 1 million or go back to when you were 10?
Well, me personally, I'm never ever gonna choose to go back in time, because I don't know. I feel like once you do something, you just have to accept it. Like, I feel like going back in time would just make everything seem less valuable to me, because I do everything for a reason, and if I go back and just change everything, it's not gonna be the same. Like, it's not gonna be me. I'm just gonna be doing stuff differently, and that's not me. Everything I do the first time, that's because like that's just what I would do as a person, as me.
Okay, so boom, me, I use all my knowledge to take over the world. Like, for real.
When you take over the world, can you cash at me?
Not
Huh?
even gonna hold you. Are you gonna be a good president if you take over the world?
I mean, probably, maybe.
Nah. Get him out. Get him out. Bye. Bye. Don't even got it. You lost your application. Don't even talk about some maybe. It's supposed to be a you supposed to set yourself for the country if you gonna rule the world.
Just make them all mine them some gold. You know what I mean?
Alberto, this is not Minecraft.
What you mean?
All
Alberto,
right.
you not at office.
Closing thoughts. Last chance before we close this open mic. Tyren, did you have any thoughts about $1 million or go back to when you were 10?
Honestly, I don't know.
All right, what do y'all think Tyren should do?
I think you should go back in time. And maybe wait. We can tell each other our address from 10 years ago, or when we were 10, and then we can meet up and we can still be friends, and we can create this entire plan to take over the world, and then make the future. Make robots and everything, and then we could get a whole bunch of money. We could rob Mr. Beast, find out where he lives, and everything. We already know Astro Speed's old address, and when we were 10, he's still gonna have the address. Go to his house, take over, become the best streamers in the world. And then
Alberto,
Let's just end it. Cut it out.
Please cut it out. Let's get out of here. I mean, that's a good idea because it's about the friends part, but like you talking about we gonna rob people and stuff.
Alberto,
Like, I don't-
the feds gonna come get you right now. They finna
I'm
come get you
saying
right now.
you saying all this on a computer, phone, iPad. Don't forget they watch your stuff now.
Please get him. Like, can we just close it out? I think the thoughts are closed.
All right, the comments are closed. Thank you, Open Mic, for all of your comments. Thank you for all of the chat from the Google Meet. We are going to say goodbye to our panelists, Kanijah, Tiana, Matthew. But Matthew, stick around because you'll be introducing your LeBron clip soon. Denaya, stick around because you're going to be introducing your episode next with Alberto and Naomi. You can go back to Google Meet. Thank you. Survive the Aliens. Alberto and Denaya, what was this episode about?
Denaya tried to kill me, bro. She tried to set them up to kill me. Okay, so it was basically about aliens.
You said what was the episode about?
Yes, Denaya, you were the mastermind behind this episode.
To be honest, the episode was fun. It was just a game that Denaya thought about and stuff. And she was like, yeah, let's do this game. It was about aliens and stuff. It was very fun because, we got to act like our normal selves inside the thing when it came down to like just doing stuff. And, we had our ups and downs. We had our arguments inside the game, but it's okay though.
Y'all tried killing me. And then
I
y'all said
just don't like. I was ganged up on.
Y'all said I was selfish for saving myself because I was a doctor, but y'all were trying to kill me. I was right. I said if I'm gone and they try to kill me, Kanijah's the alien. But if she's gone, then I'm the alien. They try to kill me. Come on. And Kanijah
I wasn't even the one who picked you, though. Naomi picked you. I didn't even pick you. It really wasn't even me for real.
Denaya, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear y'all. I don't know what happened. I was having technical difficulties and I accidentally left.
That's okay. You were the mastermind behind this episode about Survive the Aliens. Where did you come up with this idea?
So, like, okay, this may sound a little lame, but I really like story games and I really like Mafia. And like when I think of like Mafia, I kind of think of like D&D, but like I don't know how to play that yet. So like I just like to play Mafia instead. And Mafia kind of remind me of Among Us. And like Among Us got aliens. So if you put the Mafia and aliens together and you add a little bit of story like Stranger Things, you just get a goated story like I made. And it's like so fun. And I'm going to just say, because we had some technical difficulties, NASA had y'all back tonight. Okay? So y'all are safe for now. Don't get too comfortable on the gas. But I'm still going to allow you all to conversate on who you think the aliens might be.
Kanijah. Come on, Chad.
What
Come
the
on. She literally
damn?
said,
First
she
of
literally
all,
said-
that
no.
was too quick.
Think about it. Think about it. She said, "Can we take out the mayor?"
I
That
said,
means
can
her
they?
herself and the
I
alien.
said, can they?
You putting words in her mouth. You know, this
said,
not
can
my
they?
business, but
Look at you. Now it's you, because why you
But-
accusing
No,
me?
you remember-
Alberto.
Watch,
Definitely.
Me saying this, I'm gonna be the next one targeted. If I'm gone, then you know it's Kanijah. If I'm
No,
gone,
it's not. All I did was say,
No.
can they take the mayor as a joke? Like, what? How you accusing me?
Yes, we double dip.
Oh,
You
okay.
did put in
wanna
the
make
chat
sure.
earlier that it was you though.
But like, y'all gotta kumbaya. Y'all on the same team. Y'all coworkers. Okay, y'all.
Oh no, I agree with Alberto.
Yeah, that's what I
What?
mean.
Actually, y'all got me messed up. Like, yo, this
Ain't no
is
one still a burger for
literally
Kalijah. She gonna be out.
like this is. I quit.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Like,
my
hear me
God.
out though. Hear me out though. Why was Alberto so quick to assume me? Like, and then he
Because she
put
be
words in
staring
my
through my
mouth.
window in the middle of the night.
No, you put words in my mouth. First of all,
Nah, he ain't put words in your mouth. You said
yes, he did. Nobody's talking to you. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Nobody was talking
Oh,
to
it's
you.
getting real
Wait your
heated in
turn.
here.
First of all, y'all not gonna gang up on the queen. Hello.
How
No,
about this?
no,
How
Order
about this?
in a cul-de-sac. Order
If
in a
y'all
Kalijah,
might be teaming up and emailing secretly
no,
to get
if
me.
Kalijah is not here the next morning, then that's how you know I'm the alien. But if I'm not here, that's how you know she the alien.
that's how you know
Mind
she the
you,
alien, right? Yeah, you know
mind
she.
you.
I'm gonna look
Yo,
to my left. I'm gonna look to my right.
I'm really not, cause like I'm
you
putting
are
two and two
next. I don't
together.
want
You
to hear
said
nothing. Case
we.
closed. No, Case
Okay,
closed.
guys. Okay,
Wait,
as your
hold on,
mayor,
cause y'all clocking.
as y'all
David,
mayor,
David.
Putting
I
two and
say
two
everybody
together.
needs to
You got
calm
a
down.
date.
You put 2 and 2 together and got 5. It's not me.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's weird. No.
Wait, that was a little funny. Y'all gotta stop. Okay, as y'all mayor, I say everybody needs to calm down. Okay, and go back into y'all houses. Okay, and have y'all NASA issue space dinner because that's all I'm feeding y'all right now. Y'all don't get my luxury food while y'all on lockdown. Y'all get the NASA food. Everybody go in the house. Say good night to y'all neighbors. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
All right. What was that like hearing your clip back?
Yo.
Kalijah was the alien and Naomi in the end. So like,
Okay,
Yo,
okay,
y'all
we
why are
was,
you
okay.
talking? I don't even like you. But why is
That
Davion?
was so fun. I had so
Where's
much
Davion
fun with
at?
that.
Like,
Oh,
No,
that's so
no.
embarrassing hearing my voice though. But that
it
was so much
is.
fun.
It really is.
But
Like, why
not
y'all?
even gonna hold you. Not even gonna hold you. Kanisha, remember when Davion said
I
he
had a
was
lot of
not
fun
glazing
being messy.
Alberto?
Yes, he just said that when we was in the breakout room. He said he wasn't glazing Alberto. Now look back at the clip.
Okay,
Right, we
you're
got
going to
it on
have to
clip.
take this argument offline so that we can hear some
I'm definitely
more
gonna text
clips from our episodes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Alien Team. We're going to welcome Zuri and Jemiah to talk about their episodes. Alberto, can you ask Zuri about her episode? And then after that, Tyron, you and Jemiah can talk about shoes.
what was your topic about?
Okay. My topic was about teen perspectives and like what it's like for like teenagers growing up, boys and girls.
Why? Like, what inspired you to make a video about that topic?
I wanted to make a video about it because I wanted to talk about like, we're teenagers and we want to grow up, but we need advice about growing up and stuff. But, I can't really give advice for boys because I'm a girl. So I wanted to have both genders like come and give advice or speak about their experience growing up as a teenager to help people like, learn and grow and relate to their stories.
Hey Zuri, I heard you had a story for us.
So when I'm in school, I used to get dress coded a lot when we had like dress down days because I usually wear uniforms. But when we have dress down days, I like to, dress however I want. And they used to dress code me a lot about my shorts being too short or my top showing too much, which I didn't feel like it was very revealing. But I also felt like the shorts was very unfair because when like the boys were wearing shorts, they would have them really short because they said the shorts need to touch your knees and their shorts weren't touching their knees. Dimitri, do you have any stories to tell us about your experience in high school?
Yeah, I could tell a story about how I met my friends. So, like my current friends right now, I met one of them like the first week of my high school year, and then I met the other two like my second, and then they've been my friends for like I feel like I knew them for so long, you know. Talia, what is your thoughts about the goods and bads of teens?
I feel like some teens just don't know when they overdo their part. Like when teens get access to freedom, they like abuse the power of having it because Today, it wouldn't be the same if these teens, I don't know how to say it, like teens wouldn't do the stuff they do now if they really didn't have freedom for real.
All right. And then we are going to roll into Jemiah and Tyren's clip. Tyren, ask Jemiah what the episode was about.
What was the episode about?
It was about shoes.
Um. Why did you want it? Why did you want to discuss this topic?
Because like I like shoes and like I got a lot of shoes.
Okay, nice. What was the best part of producing your episode?
Talking about our favorite brands of shoes and how we like the comfortability of them.
We shall roll the clip.
Basically, the best shoe in my opinion has to be like one of the Jordan. Jordan is top tier. Like, say you want to run running, get like a Jordan shoe to go running, or like you want to play basketball, you get a Jordan shoe to play basketball. They have like a bunch of options.
My name is Tyrant, and my favorite shoes are DC skating shoes. I love these shoes because like it's comfortable and it's skating shoes, and it's like budget. And my favorite style is Y2K. So I low-key got into this like in September during school. I started skating during recess and stuff on the basketball court, and yeah, I love skating.
I once skated before and I fell off the skateboard. I don't think that's funny, Kendrick. It's not very funny. My name is Jemiah and my favorite shoe is the black and blue Jordans because like my favorite color is black and blue and like the sole on the inside is like comfortable so it protects my feet when I fall or something. I don't have any, but I'm gonna get some for back to school.
All right, Jemiah, Tyren, what was that like to hear your clips back?
Kind of weird.
Kind of weird.
Good.
Good. That's it. Just good. Wasn't this your idea, Tyren? Why'd you have an idea to talk about shoes?
Honestly, I don't know.
All right. Let's see here. We are going to bring up a pre-recorded. Wait, where'd everyone go? Why am I? Oops. So we are going to bring up a pre-recorded intro for our fashion episode. 1 second. PYS summer. I'm going a little bit out of order here. Clip intro fashion. Let's see.
Hello, Juliana. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Good. What was your episode about?
So basically, it was about fashion and how it developed. So it mainly focused on Marilyn Monroe and Rihanna.
Oh, okay. Where did you get the idea from?
Me and my partner, we just thought about it, and we was like, do we want to do fashion or icons? And then I was looking up icons, and we just went from there.
Why did you want to discuss this topic?
If you look back into like fashion history, you can like see all the differences. Like back then, girls could only wear skirts and boys can wear pants, but now we can wear what we want to wear.
Yup. What was the best part of producing this episode?
I think the best part was the research because you got to learn a lot of stuff about like what happened and how it developed over time.
I think that we shall roll the clip.
There are many fashion icons, but the most popular was Marilyn Monroe. She was an actress,
singer, and a model in the 1950s and the early 1960s. She blew up for her movies Some Like It's Hot. She popularized form fitting, curving, hugging silhouettes that celebrated natural femininity. She also created the sweater girl trend and fitted short sleeve cashmere tops. For her makeup, she did an arched eyebrow, used face line to create a nice looking down eye, and used a soft tinted lip for her lips. Marilyn Monroe was the fashion icon of her time, but let's talk about Rihanna.
Rihanna is a singer, actress, and model. She also has her own clothing, beauty, and hair lines. Not only this, but she is an ambassador of Barbados. Rihanna has transformed the fashion world by dismantling industry norms around different sizes, luxury brands, and maternal presentation. Rihanna also completely redefined the beauty industry by forcing a global shift towards absolute inclusivity, a phenomenon officially dubbed the Fenty effect. So fashion has changed over time because the fashion and beauty industry has become more accepting and less exclusive to different sizes, colors, and the things you wear.
Hello, Jada. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good, good. What was your episode about?
If phones should be allowed in school,
Okay. So where did you get the idea from?
because I don't like how the phone policy is now. Like I
Okay.
wanted to change
Why did you want to discuss this product? I mean, topic.
because I think the phone policy there is now is kind of wrong.
What's the best part of producing the episode?
Sharing my ideas about how I feel about it.
That's nice. We should low key roll the clip.
I mean, I don't think it's fair personally. I feel like you should be able to keep your phone unless you like cheating and stuff. Cause what if it's emergency? You have to call somebody.
I have mixed emotions about the phone policy at my school because in the morning, before you go through the metal detectors and come in the building, you have to either use your yonder pouch, put your phone in it, and close it, and they check it and see if it'll open, or you have to put your phone in the BN. And the BN lines be super long because some students don't get a yonder pouch at the beginning of the school year due to them not coming on the first day or being too late to get one. So at the end of the day, everybody has to go to the BN, get their phones, and the lines are super long. You could miss your bus. Their parent could keep calling you. You don't have your phone to text them. And I also feel like the yonder pouch is like a good and a bad thing because the students will literally, if they see your yonder pouch unattended, they will take the yonder pouch, break it open, take your phone out, put it down, and steal the pouch so that they can use it. And I just feel like that's not right at all.
In my school, we have to like in the morning put our phones in the bin, the regular. But I feel like students should always have access to their phones, their belongings, and what they have to contact their parents because whether something happened or not, I mean, you should always have contact with your guardian, your legal guardian, you know. But in school, it's a mixed thing though, because when you have your phone, you're learning or get distracted, you shouldn't be having your phone. I think you should always have your phone. I just think that teachers should take them when students are using it unnecessarily.
Every morning we have to put it in the bin and then we get it at the end of the day. But I also agree with Haley. Like, if it was an emergency, like how we gonna contact our parents? And I feel like that's not right. I think we should just like keep it on us, and then if we get caught doing stuff we shouldn't be doing with the phones, then like they take it, cause that's actually a reason for them to take it instead of just collecting it in the morning, cause anything could happen.
How are you and how's your day?
Good.
Okay. Quick question: what was your episode about?
It was about social media, how it could affect your daily life or in general affect your like physical and mental health.
Okay, where did you get the idea from?
Actually, on social media, I was searching like what to like do, and that one really stand out the most.
Why did you want to discuss this topic?
To me, it's like a big topic for anyone who starts social media. It has downfalls, it has like brights, but mostly downfalls.
What was the best part of producing an episode?
To let people hear your voice.
We shall roll the clip.
Have you ever had a social media downfall, and what happened?
It really is not to me. I experienced it with a family member though. It was multiple of like cyberbullying was with your account, and every account they had kept getting hacked, and they was doing stuff they was not supposed to be doing, and it was like ruin their life at the same time. They had fell into depression.
Did they find a way to deal with the depression, or are they still depressed?
Yes, they did deal with it. They had took therapy and a lot of help.
All right, we have one more pre-recorded clip and then we have our final live clip of the day. So last 2 episodes.
Giselle, honestly, I got some questions for you. What was your episode about?
Goals. Yeah, those are
Goals?
like yeah, like career goals.
Why did you want to discuss this topic?
I wanted to discuss it because it's just basically things that I want to do, and I want to tell people things that I want to do, like when I get older and stuff after I graduate.
I wanted to discuss it because I felt like it was something good to talk about.
Let's roll the clip.
Hey, tell me about your future career goal.
My future career goals is to be a teacher. What about you, Honesty?
My future goals is to be a nurse or doing hair. I want to have my own house. I want to have money. I want like big dreams. Like I want my dreams to come true and stuff.
Honesty, how can you reach your goals?
I can have an education. I can practice, study. I can have good support system, no negative energy, pray over myself and what I want to do, and believe in myself.
Same, like studying, like achieving my goals. No matter who doesn't believe in you, believe in yourself at all times. Don't let anybody tell you any different.
All right. Thank you for the clips. We're going to welcome Rayshawn and Matthew. Matthew, what are you eating? We're going to welcome Rayshawn and Matthew. Wait, where did Rayshawn go? Oh, welcome back. Rayshawn and Matthew, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my boy Michael at? I thought Michael was in this episode.
He is, but he's having tech problems. We can't get him connected.
Well, I can't hear you. I gotta leave it right back. I can't hear you.
Everyone's having tech problems. The phones in school topic sparked great debate. Tiana says they locked the phone box at my school because some kid tried to steal and broke somebody's phone. Wow. Okay. Rayshawn, Rayshawn, can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Matthew, can you hear us? All right. Tyron, can you ask Rayshawn and Matthew about their episode, please? Our last one of the day.
Hello, how are you guys?
I'm cool, my boy.
So what was your episode about?
LeBron James.
Of course. Why did you want to discuss this topic?
Because LeBron James is the best player in the world.
And I just want to talk about LeBron the most I can.
Okay. Can I add on to this? How do you feel about LeBron going to Philadelphia?
Oh, LeBron James.
What was the best part of producing your episode?
Well, I get to talk about LeBron a lot. That's all I wanted to do. No bully.
Yeah.
Let's roll the clip.
For the kids listening, LeBron once said a quote, "You have to be able to accept failure to get better." LeBron is a good inspiration because he worked hard to become one of the greatest basketball player in the world. He also gave back to his community by helping students through his school and charity work. Here's Michael, and he will be giving you information about the great rivalry between LeBron James and Stephen Curry.
Opposite LeBron, the physical Marvin built on basketball, demonic, and Curry, the revolution shooter, push each other to unbearable greatness, turning their rivalry transform into mutual respect.
LeBron helped athletes all over the world. He shows greatness, passion, super sport, and honor. I feel like basketball wouldn't be basketball without LeBron James.
All right. How did it feel to hear some of your clip back?
Good.
Yeah, it's better now. It's edited. It's better.
All right. Editing always makes a difference. We are going to close out the show. Thank you, everybody. Kanija, you are going to be on outro. Are you ready?
This has been Power Your Story Live. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, and Instagram for more. Thank you for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, okay.